So we've just come back from Taupo Rod and Tackle, fish shop in town that supplies fishing gear. So we ended up buying this rod, which probably is a top rod. You can pay more than what we paid. I think it was 260 bucks. I paid more for mine, and it's a Reaper slow jig, and it's a Tika, made by Tika, which is a great brand. Nice little reel, perfect for jigging on the lake. Very sensitive rod, so you can feel every little nibble, which is important. And when you catch them, the weight is spread out along the rod, and it makes it really easy to fight the fish. It's all about the fish. You're not sort of grappling with all the little nuances of a rod, so it's good. So with that, we bought a Pat Swift jigging rig, which is already set up. It's all tied. It's got no weight on the bottom, so you need at least a 2-ounce sinker. Now these sinkers were made by my mate, made them at home, so they range between 1.6 and 2 ounce. So that's about all you need when it's nice and calm. But if it gets rough and windy, sometimes it pays to put on a heavier sinker. You go up to at least a 3 ounce, sometimes we do. I don't like to, but you have to sometimes, because the idea is that you want the rod straight up and down, and as you're drifting, keep it as straight as you can, because when you strike, the strike's immediate. You haven't got a lot of line dragging in behind you, so that's one of the key things about jigging. So yeah, you've got to do that. So there, his rig's a bit expensive. Kilwell do another one, and it's less expensive, and they're pretty good too. So they're all rigged up, ready to go. So they come without sinkers, both of them. There's one more, and the guy from the Taupo shop I mentioned before ties just the line and the rig and the setup, not the flies. So what you do is get the line, they're only about $4, and then you can tie your own flies onto that rig, which is what I actually prefer, but it just so happens he's run out, so I can't show you. So yeah, this is a typical setup. Goes from about 150 upwards. You can pay whatever, but to me, I think this is a good price for a fantastic rod. So we've undone the rig, and at the end of the rig, at the bottom, there's a clip, and the clip goes onto the sinker. So I'm just putting that on now. So that goes there, and that's your bottom fly. This is an olive sort of rabbit or cobra pattern, so they're really good for some big bottom dwelling sort of fish that go after crayfish. So we've got that, so that's the bottom fly. We've got a middle fly, which is a Jack Sprat, and this is sort of like a grey ghost. It's a weird colour, I haven't seen that one before actually. So anyway, that's there, and so now this is the top fly, so that goes on to another clip they provide. Now, so that just goes in there. So that circle there goes, clips on. There, so that's all. And of course it's got a swivel, so it can spin freely. So the whole idea is that the fly can spin freely on this swivel. See, so it spins around the middle. So that's how it all works. So then it's just a matter of, now sometimes too you can put on a bead just there, just on that one there, to stop it at the top when you wind it up. So if we wind this up, yep, so that goes there. And then what we do is guys have got different ideas. We just wind it around. Try not get hooked up on it like I just did. These are number 10 size hooks, but I've been using this year number 6s, which is smaller, and been pretty successful with those. So that's it, all ready to go. So sometimes what guys do is they cut these into squares, little squares, and they put the end of the hook in the squares so that they don't get fouled up. So you can cut these up and put them onto your hook. Should we do it? Get a knife. So what I'm doing, this is the Pat Swift thing, I'm just cutting off little segments. So this is just a safety thing. See, so you just put that on the end of your hook, and it means you can carry them wherever you want without it hooking into a child, or we've had ducks get fouled up in them. It's very nice trying to free them up. So this is a good little tip actually. It's really handy. So, because man, those hooks are so deadly, they're so sharp. So there you go, see, they're all nice and safe now. Got the little square. So there you go. It's a piece of cake really.
So as we were discussing earlier at the fish shop, or the tackle shop, entry level rod maybe 150. This was a bit more expensive, 260.
Yeah.
Flies an extra, I think we got 2 packs, $40 or so. So really you can be on the water pretty quickly
for $200 to $300 really, when you add it all up, depending what you want to spend.
But these rods, they'll go forever, won't they?
Yeah, these are fantastic rods. I've always had one, and brilliant because they're so sensitive, I think.
Well, that was the thing when we swapped over yesterday when we were out fishing. Just the difference in sensitivity was incredible.
Yep, they're great rods.
So I guess it is one of those old sort of adages, you get what you pay for, but...
Yep, but they all catch fish, you know. The thing is that, I don't know, it's just a lot of experience I guess we've had, so we're lucky. But yeah, anyone can get out there and do it.
So I guess the remaining question, the big question that's sort of lingering is, are we going to go break this bad boy in?
No, I can't break it. I've got to go duck shooting.
A few moments later.
So this is his first fish on this rod. Look at the bugger. He's huge. Oh my god. See how big he is. Yeah, he's 5 pound plus. So he's officially christened his rod, and yeah, amazing.
It's nice. That's nice.
That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, you go nice in the fry. So there we go. That's his christening of his new rod. Just out in front of the section. So yeah, he's a good 5 pounds at least. So yeah, Jack. So he's prime. It's a beautiful Jack. There we go.